This year's steel plate and sections novices steeplechase, 2 miles 4.5 furlongs, the starting point away in the centre of the racecourse. So 1 Finian's Oscar for Brian Cooper, 2 Q-Star Sivola, got a good record at the track, Lizzie Kelly, 3 Movewiththetimes Barry Geraghty, and 4 William Henry for Davy Russell. As I mentioned, this particular race starts in the centre of the racecourse, and as such they have 3 fences up the middle before they turn round.
Second in the Betfair hurdle at Newbury last season over hurdles.
Yeah, second at Ballyandy. They pulled a long way clear of the rest of them as well. Quite a pleasing debut when he ran here behind North Hill Harvey. He travelled really well through the race, and I think he'll definitely benefit experience-wise from that. Stepping up in trip here, I think, which will help him.
And finally, horse number 2, Q-Star Sivola, is a 14-to-1 chance. Small field again, Luke, but Q-Star Sivola, this is a forerunner race, but a really good one.
Yeah, it is a really good one. This horse is a little bit disappointing on his debut over fences, but yeah, only the 4 of them, but it's going to be exciting.
All yours, Richard.
Q-Star Sivola, the outsider at 14-to-1 on the off. Finian's Oscar 10-to-11. Looks if the outsider is going to make the running as they walk towards the tapes and are sent on their way. So Q-Star Sivola leads them towards the 3 plain fences in the centre of the racecourse before the swinging left-hand turn for home, and approaches the first of the obstacles. Finian's Oscar dived and nearly down was William Henry and got right in the way of Movewiththetimes. My word, a bit of drama at the first. William Henry's all over the place, and Movewiththetimes did well to actually avoid him. Finian's Oscar didn't look too convincing, but he's better there. Not so William Henry, who's having a good long look at these fences and is jumping very, very high and not forward far enough at the moment as they race on towards the third. Q-Star Sivola it is who leads towards it. Keep an eye on William Henry is away to the right-hand side. Finian's Oscar's in second place. Movewiththetimes and William Henry. They turn right the way back. We're on a big swinging turn for home here. Early alarms for William Henry, Mick.
Yeah, there is. He seems to be jumping markedly out. So he's right, Richard, which will not help him going round here because you're almost always on the turn on this old course. Finian's Oscar survived that scare at the first. Let's just hope there's no more of that.
So keep an eye on William Henry, who's now restrained to the back by Davy Russell. We'll try and get him into some sort of rhythm. And all the time, the outsider here, Q-Star Sivola, has been able to build up a healthy advantage. It's a good 10 lengths as they approach fence number 4. He himself puts himself right. Movewiththetimes has a trailing leg, and William Henry is all over the place at the back of the field. He's jumping out to the right in order to meet the fences on a decent stride. He's lacking confidence, it would appear. Again, he skies that fence, and these are going to be costly lengths lost over the full complement of 16 fences if he makes it that far. So out in front, it's Q-Star Sivola who leads. Finian's Oscar, after that early alarm, has got into a better rhythm in second place. Is within 3 lengths of the leader as they cross on to the course proper. Third for Movewiththetimes, and between fences, William Henry has been able to close because they're not really going a frantic gallop here. Good lead by Finian's Oscar, and again, William Henry violently out to the right, and his rider, I think, briefly was checking the saddle there, which may well have moved. Davy had to put his weight all the time. He's having to put his weight with his left-hand pedal. You can see him looking down. I'm pretty sure that saddle's moving because he's having to put so much weight on one side of the horse, and I'm not sure William Henry's going to go much further. Out in front, Q-Star Sivola. In second, Finian's Oscar. Third, Movewiththetimes, and being pulled up at the back of the field, I think, is William Henry. So many errors, and I'm pretty sure the saddle moved towards the end of his participation in the race. And then there were 3 with 8 to jump. Q-Star Sivola leads by about 5 lengths. Finian's Oscar in second place. Movewiththetimes is in third as they move down the side of the racecourse. So another plain fence. They've all been plain to this point. Q-Star Sivola comes towards it and takes it about 6 clear. Slightly over jumps and pecks on landing. Second for Finian's Oscar. Third for Movewiththetimes as they head towards the water jump. So Q-Star Sivola for Lizzie Kelly. Finian's Oscar for Brian Cooper, after that alarm at the first, has generally jumped well, and nice shot there of him extending over the water jump well. Movewiththetimes in third place as they head towards, this is the first of the couple of ditches in the contest. Q-Star Sivola approaches the ditch, jumps it well. Finian's Oscar in second. Movewiththetimes just tending to drag his back legs through the fences. Just scruffy more than anything else. Hasn't cost him too much ground so far. Another plain one next. 5 from the finish. Q-Star Sivola. Finian's Oscar in second. Movewiththetimes in third. So we climb uphill and we race towards the 4th last. So once we get over this open ditch, there's quite a long run with only 1 fence in the next half mile or so. The 2 pursuers to close down Q-Star Sivola. As as we head towards the open ditch. 2-star Sivola jumps it well. Finian Zoska reached for that. Saw Brian Cooper's weight go back in the saddle there. He maintains his equilibrium, and along with Move with the Times, is close enough as they run downhill. But 2-star Sivola, the one that got into the best rhythm out in front, despite being the outsider of the party, runs downhill, still with a couple of lengths lead. They completed the turn, about 100 yards or so, before they reach the next fence. They run downhill to it. It's on a little plateau, so the landing side doesn't drop away. 2-star Sivola, Lizzie Kelly glances to the side, sees Finian Zoska edging closer. Move with the Times, still stalking the front two. 3 from the finish. 2-star Sivola looking for a stride, joined by Finian Zoska, who jumped that well, and Finian Zoska moves through to lead. As they run down, they've got a left-hand bend and then 2 more to take, and now Barry Geraghty tries to break cover on Move with the Times and try and pursue Finian Zoska into the race. 2-star Sivola under pressure now in second place as Move with the Times moves through to dispute that position, but it's Finian Zoska who will lead the turn for home. However, 2-star Sivola and Move with the Times are within a length, and now the emphasis will really be on seeing a good stride, and Move with the Times saw the best one and comes from last to first. At the second last, Finian Zoska's now going to have to deliver a good leap at the last, where Move with the Times is slick. He found the better turn of foot. Now the hill. Finian Zoska is trying hard to rally. Move with the Times edging right-handed. Finian Zoska is showing the better turn of foot from the last. And Finian Zoska, another step in his education process. A welcome winner for Brian Cooper. A poignant one in the colours of Anne and Alan Potts for Colin Tizard. Finian Zoska outdashed Move with the Times on the run-in, and 2-star Sivola set the race up but ran perfectly well in third place. Finian Zoska, the odds-on favourite. An interesting race, actually. Plenty of cat and mouse. The good leap 2 out by Move with the Times.